But when we do get to that next level, as you can see down on the bottom left, we will learn Bolt 2. We'll upgrade Bolt to Bolt 2. As you can see, there are 4 levels. We'll go over what happens when you get that 4th level when we get something close to that. It's going to take me forever to get one of those from this point. So, Ice, as you might imagine, goes Ice 2 and Ice 3. Same amount of AP because we're getting normal growth out of these. Now, when you equip it, you do have effects. So, Fred has a slightly higher slightly higher magic stat because we have 2 magic things equipped on him. So he has +2 magic and -2 strength overall because of these materia. His max HP is a little bit lower, -4%, but his max MP is higher, +4%. To be honest, I don't care about equip effects. They're so minor in the scheme of things that I pretty much ignore them altogether. I don't care. But this early on in the game, I might as well pay attention to him. For now, we're not going to equip Tank with that Restore materia that we picked up. We have Cure, Cure 2, Regen, and Cure 3 on this one. Has the same equip effects as the other magics that we picked up. Instead, we're going to go ahead and put that on Jessica. And I'm going to be sexist and make the only woman in my party a white mage for now. So as a result, you can see her her HP went down a little bit. Her MP actually didn't go up because 2% of 37 is not, enough for 1 just yet. It doesn't round up just quite yet. No AP on this one. It is new. We haven't earned anything on it. And on the leather glove, you do get normal growth. At this point in the game, almost everything is normal growth. You will get other equipment in the game that will change that, double growth, where if you get 4 AP in a fight, it'll actually give 8 AP to those materia, but that is a materia system. As a result, now Jessica can cure people. I love this system. It has its flaws, but I am a big fan of this system. Do you have anything to say, Marlene? Take care! That's not really what I had in mind, but thank you nonetheless. What we want to do now is head into this shop here. And we can talk to this guy. Another slow day. If this keeps up, the store's going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. You a customer? Yes, welcome. We sell. We buy. And this is our first item shop of the game. You can purchase potions. You can purchase Phoenix Downs, antidotes, fire magic. You can actually purchase the materia here, and you can somehow equip it onto your weapons and armor, and then you can use the magic. So we do have fire here. That would be the first time that we get fire. I'm going to hold off on that just for now, but that does sound important. So basic spells that you have here: fire, ice, bolt, and cure. Pretty simple. Nothing that I really want to purchase at this time. He just really doesn't have anything worthwhile right now. Let's just head over here. It's kind of hard to see the door. Once again, select will help you with this. Red indicates a door, green indicates a ladder. So the door is actually right here. And we have a guy with a gun going over here. You'll forget about it. Oh, you! Get my friend on the 2nd floor to teach you. Teach me what? Hey, wait a minute, you! You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. I do love the NPCs in this game. I'll probably be spending a lot of time talking over the NPCs, but oh god, they are fun. Okay, so Iron Bangle. As you can see, that is an upgrade. Assault gun we already have, and grenade is an explosive damage item. You can toss a grenade in battle. It will hit multiple enemies from what no, it actually hits one enemy? A grenade? That doesn't make sense, but that's what it says, so I'm gonna believe it. I will probably purchase 3 Iron Bangles while I am here, but once again, we're going to put that off just for a little bit because we're actually supposed to do something here. You dried up old G's? Okay, sure. Third floor of the house. We can sleep up there. You gotta give me some cash. I ain't giving you none. Cheap shit. I do like how in this game they actually do curse, but it's bleeped out, so I get to make it up as we go along. Probably won't do anything too bad though. Second floor though is where we need to go. You'll notice a stark difference between this game and every other game that we have done in the series. This is more, I don't want to necessarily say steampunk, but it has that kind of feel to it, right? It's got magic, but there is also technology. It's kind of a primitive technology, maybe 1800s or so, but well, there's TVs and stuff. The technology in this game is weird, but we'll go over that more later, as opposed to all the other Final Fantasy games where it was pretty much just a fantasy setting. I do like that. I do like the change here. Let's talk to this guy, though. This is the beginner's hall. You say you're a beginner, but your eyes say you're not. His eyes are important. Fred's eyes. Don't mess with me. I used to be a soldier. I'll tell you how much I know. And for free, too. So, here we can learn a lot about the game. As you can see, most of this stuff is pretty basic. How to save, how to heal, weapons and armor, materia, how to use materia. We'll go over effective ways to use that throughout the entire game, because that constantly changes. Battle party, how to check your status, limit status. I've gone over limit enough. You got anything else to tell me? Probably know all this, but just in case, I'll go over it. Until you get instructions, don't... Seriously? This is not 100% true, by the way. If you are playing this on the original PlayStation, there's a glitch with regen. If you cast regen on your entire party, and then flip open the PlayStation, you open up the cover, it won't load any more attacks, but regen will still be active. So there is a glitch with that. You can heal yourself to full if you're struggling with a fight with regen by using that. So he's kind of wrong, but as a general rule, yeah, exactly, don't take the disc out. This is kind of early in the PlayStation's lifespan, so they kind of have to go over this kind of stuff, I guess. So he totally broke the fourth wall there, but that's all I wanted to know, I guess, for now. Here we have received an all materia that I could barely see on screen. You got one right off. That was materia. Next, take this treasure chest. And he drops a treasure chest for us. So let's go ahead and open it. We get an ether out of that. And now listen, hidden in this treasure chest are a lot of items as it tries to talk to me or something. There are box types and bag types, so make sure you don't overlook any. We've already seen both. The blue bags that we have seen have been potions every time. But we did get an all materia. Now, an all materia is the first support materia that we got. I would normally put that on Sheska, but she doesn't actually have room for it. Now, you might have noticed that there are little bands between these two slots. That is important. Not all equipment comes with that band between those two slots. For instance, actually the Buster Sword does. If they are separate, though, then they are not linked. When they are linked like this, you can actually pair an all onto the materia. So, for instance, I have lightning. If I switch that ice materia for an all materia, I now can do lightning all. I can hit everybody on the field with the bolt spell. Now, the way that this all materia works is that for each level that you get, you can use that all part of the spell once. So at this level, I can only hit all the enemies with a bolt spell one time per battle. After that, I can only use it against a single enemy. So as a result, it's not necessarily that useful this early on in the game, but it is something. So for this point, I'm pretty much going to just leave it this way, and I'll put the all on tank, even though he's got nothing to pair it with. But really, you want to put as much materia on as you can. That is always useful. Just try to get as much ability points as you can. It does have normal, yes, it does have normal growth, so we will still be learning things. Now, in here we have more to talk about. Of course, we have the save point here. The fabled save point, apparently. You can use a tent or select save. There's more too. Look for something called secret. If you are wiped out, if you save, you can restart at that point. That's trying to go over basic RPG functions because really for most Americans, myself included, this was the first RPG that I ever took seriously. I did play a little bit of Super Mario RPG when I was a kid. I rented it and I never made it past the first boss. This was the first RPG I played, you know what I mean? This was the first one I seriously tried to beat. So this was all very needed for me the first time that I was here. Yes, anywhere on the world map you can save. I don't know what this symbol is supposed to be, but it's very identifiable. You can see it anywhere. Take care. Oh, thank you, treasure chest, for pointing yourself out to me. Now you can just run up the boxes, and it's fine. Now this person, if I remember right, these little kids, you've got to hang in there. Your limit gauge is just starting to build. That's not the right your, but still, this is how I guess you learn about limit gauges. And okay, now your limit gauge is full. Go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique. And she goes for the big combo, and down goes the kid. Great job. And that's a little mini tutorial on how limit gauges work. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Tell us about battles, we'll even pay you. I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. And here we have another giant screen of tutorials that I'm not going to use about the ATB. The numbers on the screen, those are pretty much the same as always. HP and MP. That's pretty basic by this point. Of course, health points and magic points. Or in this case, it could be materia points, but mostly magic points. Change and defend. Escape. To escape, you hold down L1 and R1. And then they will try to run away. I think I shut that off a little bit to try to turn them around. About the gauges, we've kind of gone over all those. Status, we have not gone over. Elementals, we have not gone over. But really, there's no point in that just yet. So that's all the time that I have for you. The status effects and the elementals will go over when it's, well, when we have the proper equipment for it. But for now, as I find the save point here, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by our introductory squad of Fred, Tank, and Sheska. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.